So good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Pilot's YouTube channel. And here we're going to be looking at some bolts. And specifically, let's start with the top of the list. The first oversized bolts for the rudder and the aileron are the NAS 6604-19X.
We would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content.
So when you order them, they're the close tolerance bolts, and they come in a bag of 25. So that's the minimum order for those.
So when we talk about a bolt, there's a couple of different parts we want to talk about. There's the head of the bolt, which will be stamped with markings. There's the shank of the bolt, and the shank is divided into the grip and to the threads. So let's take a look at the head of the 6604 bolts. So here are the markings on the head of the 6604, and as you can see, it's NAS 6604-18 and another stamping. And because of the divot in the center, we can tell that from the head marking that it's a reworked bolt. It's down number 4 on the bottom row, but that's the markings for that reworked bolt, and it's a close tolerance, but again, that's what the head looks like on that bolt.
Then we have the aileron bolts for the hold on the counterweight. Now we've seen airplanes that these are held in by a standard A-N bolt, which is not close tolerance, but those are for the aileron counterweight.
Now with the aileron counterweight bolt, the -20, you can see the triangular marking there in the center, and it's got the other markings of some numbers. So that is a close tolerance bolt, and that's what the head's going to look like on that one. And you can compare it back to the chart.
And the longer one, which controls the control arm for the throw of the aileron, this longer bolt, and you can see that's why it's a $35 close tolerance bolt, so take care of them.
And the head of the -40 has another marking on it. It has the NAS number and a little special mark, and you compare that to the chart of the heads of the A-N bolt series, and you can find it right on there. I'll leave that as an exercise for the reader.
And then finally we have the standard size bolts, the NAS 464 P4 A23s, and these are the close tolerance bolts.
And here we can look at the standard size bolt, and again, it's a close tolerance from the markings, and again, left as an exercise for the reader to look into the chart and find it. But there you go. Those are the 4 bolts that you'll see out on the ends of your ailerons and the bottom of your rudder
That are standard. So if you haven't worn them and the bolt's just worn, we can replace them with a standard bolt. In the grand scheme of things, those are not so bad. So those are the oversized, these are the standard bolts and the first oversized for the control surfaces in our aircraft. There they are. And we have all the documents for the certifications that they are new and they are the right bolts, not the A-N bolts that a lot of people use. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope you found all that useful and informative. Thanks for watching and have a good day flying your Grumman.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's the newest member of our family, unnamed yet, but this cute little 5-week-old kitten is now a new member of the family, and I'm going to have to warn you, she is just filled with adorableness. She is so cute. When she went to the event, they all oohed and awed over her, and there's my hand for reference on what size the kitten is. So stay tuned for some more film. We'll be having this kitten appear as she grows up and becomes a bigger part of the family. Thank you.